Yo, what is good YouTube? Matty Dubs here, back with another video, guys. And we have some more breaking news, highlights, observations from another day here in New York for Giants training camp. And today was a very interesting day for a lot of different players on the Giants team. And I'm going to cover everything that you guys need to know going into, another day of Giants practice. A couple of guys who have been standing out here in New York, and this could mean a lot for the future of this team going forward. However, before we jump into the video, do me a quick little favor, guys, and smash that like button so we can get this video out to all of the Giants fans out there. Also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. I'm going to be covering the entirety of the offseason, Giants, signings, trades, all of training camp, preseason, regular season. I'm going to be streaming games as well. So if you want to come watch some games with me throughout the season, join the family. But let's get into this video. Now, like I said, Darren Waller has been absolutely electric throughout training camp so far, and we know that. So I'm not going to spend this video again talking about him because we've been known that. We've seen over the past 4, 5, 6 days already, Darren Waller has been easily one of the best players on the field at all times. But a couple of guys who have been standing out, and someone this is going to make you feel really, really good, is this guy right here, Jalen Hyatt. He has been absolutely, dominating the reps that he's been getting, and he has been getting some first team reps, which is very important, very crucial for how they're going to use him throughout the regular season. Although this might not, tell us right away that he's going to be implemented into the starting lineup, this is telling us that they have specific ideas, maybe specific plays drawn up for him going forward, and this is only going to help him progress throughout his career. But he had a very intriguing day due to the fact that he got up to 24 miles an hour on the field. I mean, that is absolutely electric, and that might be a record broken. Let me know in the comment section down below. I'm pretty sure I saw somebody saying that might be a record of speed. I mean, that is absolutely crazy. We also sorry this is a little bit blurry, but this is Sterling Shepard over here, so he's back in practice. It's a little bit blurry, but he's been he's first day back for Sterling Shepard. Hopefully they can integrate him back into the lineup here and slowly ramp things up for him as we go forward. But when I look at this receiver core, I see 6, 7, 8, 9 guys that could potentially make this roster, and man, all of them are pretty damn good. I mean, when you look at the wide receiver depth chart right now, Isaiah Hodgins, Darius Slayton, Paris Campbell, Jalen Hyatt, Sterling Shepard, Wan'Dale Robinson, who is on the PUP, Jeff Smith, Jamison Crowder, Cole Beasley, Bryce Ford-Wheaton. I mean, there's so many talented guys in this wide receiver depth chart, which pretty much was the opposite last season. So they did a great job making sure that they were ready to go this season. And then another guy that made an incredible catch, it's not in this video I don't think, but Jason Pinnock. If you guys haven't seen the one-handed interception yet, you guys gotta go find it. Made the play of camp, probably all of training camp. I'm not saying just the Giants, I'm saying all of the NFL training camp. Crazy one-handed pick. It was all over Twitter, or X now I guess. It was all over the internet, the media, and it was insanely crazy interception. But now I want to talk to you about a guy who has been struggling. Deonte Banks, the first-round cornerback, has been, getting kind of roughed up a little bit in camp so far. Now, he's still early. Pads aren't on yet, so you can't be as physical as you really want to. But once the pads come on, that's when he'll need to start getting a little bit better. That's when you have to show how good he really is going forward. But Tre Hawkins, a guy you saw in that last possession, has been electric. Now, he seems like he should have been the first-round pick because he's been lighting up camp, a guy that the Giants are, They think the world of. They think this guy could be extremely good here in New York. And although he wasn't a first-round pick, they don't mind. They will still play him if he earns that job. So I am very interested to see how he battles out over the next few days here at camp, and if he can earn himself maybe a starting job or a prominent role on this defense going forward. Because so far he has been so good. But again, we need to see all the pads come on. We need to see that contact, everything that happens with the pads. But with that being said, there's nothing really else to talk about. There's been a couple of guys who've been standing out: Tre Hawkins, Jason Pinnock. You got Darren Waller, Jalen Hyatt, Sterling Shepard is back at practice, so that is something to take note of. Sean Robinson was starting to get back into practice a little bit. He's on the PUP, but you saw him doing some individual work there at some point throughout this video. So far so good. A little bit more, couple more days left of I think actually full pads come on today, maybe. Monday. So make sure you guys do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, join the family. Like I said, I'm going to be covering everything you guys need to know, and also go check out Underdog Fantasy, guys. The link is in the description, and I'm going to give you a whole segment about it explaining why you should. But if you guys like fantasy football and want to be in leagues with me all season, almost every single week I'm going to have best ball leagues, make sure you guys comment down below saying you signed up, and I will get you in all of the leagues that you want to be in. But with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Today's video is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy, and if you love playing fantasy sports like football, basketball, baseball, and so many other sports, but also love being able to win money, you're going to want to stick around for this whole segment. Introducing Underdog Fantasy, the ultimate platform for fantasy sports lovers. Do you want to experience the thrill of drafting your team and competing for huge prizes? Well, look no further. With Underdog Fantasy, you get access to a wide range of fantasy sports, including football, basketball, baseball, and so much more. But here's what makes Underdog Fantasy stand out from all of those other apps. They've got quick and user-friendly drafting process, a unique and exciting game formats, fair and competitive contests for all skill levels, and attractive bonuses and promotions. Not only can you draft teams and compete with others, but you can also play a game of higher and lower, which is personally my favorite thing to do on there, but you can potentially win 20 times the money you put down. And if you use code MattyDubs when you sign up, Underdog will match your first deposit up to $100. And what that means is basically when you deposit, let's say $100, they'll give you a free $100 to use and play with. Click the link in the description to get started, or head to the website right now to start dominating the fantasy world. And don't miss out on all the fun. Be a part of the Underdog community starting now. And don't forget, if you use code MattyDubs, they'll match your first deposit up to $100. Let's get started. Get into drafts with me starting today.